Go ahead, Julian. We all ears. Thank you.
My romance with Ginger began when I was very young. It was my father who brought Ginger to the house. It was my mother who introduced me to Ginger. It was love at first sight, a match made in heaven. Ginger and I were perfect together, like a tango in Buenos Aires. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, Ginger and I were always together in good times and in bad times. When I was happy going out to parties, Ginger was there with me. When I wasn't feeling so well, sick, Ginger was also there with me. Yes. One time we went on a trip to Canada, and you see, I was so excited because my Ginger is originally from Canada. I remember it was cloudy that day, but that didn't bother me. I felt like the Temptations. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Yes, I was so happy. I was in Gingerland. Yes. As I got older and life became much colder, I met others, picked up bad habits, like smoking cigarettes. Oh boy. As soon as I started smoking, I wanted to quit and I couldn't because I got hooked. I got addicted. It was so difficult to quit, but trying and trying and trying, I finally did. And I was so happy that I got kicked the habit. It was around the time that I quit smoking when I met Sarah. Now, Sarah was very sweet. You see, it was too sweet, and too much of that sweet thing is no good. So I had to reconsider my relationships. And that's when I met Betty. Now, Betty was very strict. Betty was a disciplinarian. You know, there's no left or right. You have to go straight and stay on line. Too much of that other extreme is no good either. You see, when I quit smoking, I was in a dilemma between Sarah Lee cheesecake, and Betty Crocker low fat dessert. Not an easy thing to do. See, because when I woke up in the morning, all I wanted was Sarah Lee cheesecake. For lunch, all I wanted was Sarah Lee cheesecake. And for dinner, you guessed it, I wanted more Sarah Lee cheesecake. It was no good. But then trying to consider my dietary habits, have you tried any of those low fat desserts? Horrible. And to be that strict and that to have that discipline to have only that all the time, no good. So I didn't know what to do because one side of me was saying, stay with Sarah. The other one was saying, no, go back to Betty. No, stay with Sarah. Betty. I said, no, wait a minute. I have to put an end to this abuse. And I did. I said, adios, Sarah. Hasta la vista, Betty. All I had to remember was my love from my childhood, my true love, my healthy love, my ginger. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about ginger ale. And not just any ginger ale, but the one from Gingerland, Canada Dry ginger ale. As I was saying, we were perfect together like a tango in Buenos Aires. As I was saying at the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, my romance with ginger began when I was very young. It was my father who brought ginger to the house, along with other groceries. It was my mother who introduced me to ginger, along with black beans and rice. Ginger was my sparkling, refreshing, ah, love. The healthy relationship I always had with caffeine-free ginger ale. Salud, salud, salud. Mr. Toastmaster,